to my channel. So today is going to be a bit more of a chatty one, guys. So as always, grab a snack, grab some popcorn, grab a cup of tea. I don't drink tea, but you go do your thing, girl. And please come join me for another story time. I know you guys love my last story time that I've done. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I've done 2 story times on my channel. I've done one on why I quit Mac and the truth about working there. And then another story time about how I was addicted to lip filler. I have a whole playlist of all my chatty videos and you guys can binge watch through that. You guys stay on my channel a bit longer, please. Please, thank you very much. Give me the views, girl. Okay, guys, so this is the story that so many people commented below my Mac Storytime video, and so many people wanted to hear this story because I mentioned how I had to hide Gran from my family for 5 years. Let's take it way back, guys. Way back in the these days when I used to be ghetto, ratchet, dyeing my hair all crazy colours and shit. Back in the days, I used to, like, love boys. I don't know why. I was middle child. I wanted attention. I used to, like, bunk off school and meet guys and stuff, which is so bad. If my family watches, they'll be like, you heifer. I've also bought my little book here that I created for Gran like years ago, so we're going to be going through like photos and stuff like that so you guys can see the truth, bitch. So apparently back, and this is before me and Gran ever even knew each other existed, he used to actually go to my house. His family actually knew my family, which is so weird. And apparently, like, his mum and my mum used to be really close friends. I didn't know this until, like, my mum told me, like, a couple of months ago. But yeah, it's just so crazy to even think that, you know, how small this world could be, you know? So every Sunday, him and his friends used to go play football. Not professionally, but, like, it used to be a known thing that all of his friends on Sunday, they go and play football. You can't believe it because he's a little chubby porcupine now. But back in the days, he used to have a 6-pack. Yeah. Me and my friends, we used to like be like little girls and stuff. We used to go watch all the guys play football. So we actually knew some of his friends and his friends knew us and stuff, but I actually never met Gran before. So Gran was playing football this one Sunday, and then me and my friends was like, you know, sitting back pretending we're like watching the guys, you know, with our makeup on, got a little outfit on, looking all cute and shit. I wasn't even trying to get boys' attention, but you know when there's boys there, you gotta look fleeky, you know. Well, back in the days I used to think I looked fleeky, but now that I look back photos, I'm like, what the fuck? Who the hell like you, bitch? But I didn't even see Gran. He must have saw me and must be like, oh, what a piece of chinky ass, yes. But I didn't even know who he was. But apparently he knew who I was. You know, I must have made that impression. So that night I went home on Facebook, all that jazz, and then he actually private messaged me on Facebook, and then I remember he was like, hey, you're that girl from football. And then I was like, who this? So I was like, that's me. Oh, he remembered me. I was that girl from football. That was me. Oh my god, I'm literally crying from laughing so much. I wish I had the conversation still on my phone. I tried to scroll back, but it's so long ago, guys, like nearly 8 years ago. So anyways, we was talking like online on like Messenger for like a long time, and basically he asked me to meet up with him, and I never wanted to meet up with him by himself. So I used to go ask my friends to go meet up with him, and we used to hang around at this guy's house because he had a house, and obviously we're all really young, right? And he had a house by himself, so everyone used to go to that house to chill. Anyways, we was kind of like flirting, whatever, but I actually didn't really like Gran when I first met him. I thought he was a bit clingy, I'm not gonna lie. He was a bit too ego beaver. He wanted his ass. I remember like the next following week I was actually flying off to Vietnam because I used to fly back to Vietnam like a lot back in the days because my mum has a house out there. So I remember I was going for like 2.5 weeks. So I wasn't seeing him or whatever. So we was messaging all throughout, and then when I come back, he asked to go out see me again, and I remember that I was so dark because I tan really dark. By the way, guys, I have got a spray tan on right now, so I am a lot darker than my normal skin tone. Whenever I tan, I get so dark, guys. I can like literally go outside for like 10 minutes and I'll be like, whoop, like another skin tone by now, you know? So I went for like nearly 3 weeks out in like the boiling sun in Asia, right? So I remember when I came home from Vietnam and I decided to meet him at like a train station or something, and literally I was like walking towards him and he didn't even recognise me because I was so dark. I literally looked like a different ethnicity. I looked like a completely different person. So I was like, hi, and he was like, the fuck are you, bitch? So he was like, oh my god, you're so dark. This is so long ago, guys, I can't even remember. I wish he was here. Let me voice note him. Bitch, I'm filming the How We Met YouTube video and I can't remember anything, so I need you to be here. What you doing? You gonna come home soon? Let's see if he replies. So back in the days, my mum actually used to be really strict. Like my whole family used to be so strict, and because I was like the middle child, I kept always getting in trouble and stuff like that. I always have to lie and pretend I'm going to school and all that jazz just so I can like bunk off and go see boys. Not good, guys. Stay in school. Go and get your education. I remember before, Gran used to be in like college or whatever, and he used to like finish early, and he used to pick me up from school because I used to finish school at like 3:30, and he used to be waiting outside my gate for me, and it used to be so cute. We used to like walk home together. I remember for like our first like 10 dates, we used to just go to the cinema because when we used to bunk off school, there was nothing to do, right? So we end up like every date going to the cinema and going to like McDonald's. And I remember as well, like when he first asked me to be his girlfriend, it was in McDonald's. That's so cringe. So I remember I needed to go get new books because it was September time, so I was going to go into a new class. You know, every September you go up a grade, right? I remember Gran, he bought me like a little, I think, do Me To You? Do you remember the Me To You bears? Everyone used to go crazy about them. I'll put like a picture of it here, but it's like this scruggly bear that's like freaking grey and like all funky and shit. And it used to be like so cute. And he got me this book, and then inside the book on the first page it says, "Will you be my girlfriend?" or something like that. And I remember the date that he actually wrote down was on the 12th of the 9th, 2008. Me being a diva, I said to him, "Oh, why would you pick a date like this? Let's just pick the 9th. So now it's the 9th of the 9th, 2008. So it's 998. So I was like, that looks so much cuter than 12th of the 9th, 8. Who's fucking that picky and like such a diva, bitch? But that's when you know Gran knew what he was getting himself into. Okay, with all this fucking fire up in here. This crazy bitch. So anyways, I used to have to like hide Gran because I wasn't allowed to have a boyfriend or anything like that. And then like my sister used to like go out with her ex-boyfriend, and I remember he was such a fucking dickhead. I hated him so much. He would always pretend to be like cool with me having a boyfriend and stuff like that. He fucking basically grasped up on me to my mum, and basically everything went shut down. Like everyone was like against Thuyl ever being allowed out ever again. I used to have to be picked up from school. They used to have to like take my phone. I wasn't allowed keys back home. They thought I was gonna run away or some shit. I'm like too chicken shit for that. I was always a rebel. I'm still a rebel, like rebel for life. Like, yeah. Every time I used to like say that I'm going to meet a friend, and then I had to go meet my friend first, and then I'll go meet him, and then my friend will go meet her boyfriend, and I'll meet him. We had like double dates. We had like friends who was also like seeing each other, so we used to go out on like double dates and stuff like that. I think only my sister knew about him. So my mum used to go away on holiday, so she would go back to Vietnam for like 3 months, and she used to leave us like money, and it would be literally my older sister in charge. And then my brother's moved out by this point, so he's with his whole family. He's got a wife, kids and stuff like that. So I remember being like, every single time my mum goes away, I used to be like, ah, yeah, party! When the cat goes away, the mice come out to play, bitch. So my sister actually used to be really cool, but I could tell you another story of how she used to be so strict. And I remember like she basically caught me with my other boyfriend, my first ever boyfriend, and fucking bitch grasped me up. I'm back onto ground like so many boys. You see my ass is boy crazy. This is what happens when parents are so strict on their kids. Like your child just rebels. Like I was such a rebellious child. If you told me not to do something, I want to do it even more, you know? The eyeball. So my mum used to go back to Vietnam like for 3 months, and then Gran would like come over and like stay over and stuff like that. And then when I was like 17 turning 18, that's when I started to go and work for Matt. And then basically I used to like make my own money and stuff like that. And my mum, she started to get slowly less strict because I think she kind of understood that she can't really do much anymore. She used to complain all the time though, because my mum just kept calling me, and I just never used to come home. I never used to answer my phone. I remember as well, it's so bad, guys, don't ever do this, but I remember me and Gran, we wanted to book a holiday, and we booked our first holiday to Spain, and I was so scared to tell my mum because I'm like, I'm gonna go on a fucking holiday with my fucking boyfriend, and my mum doesn't even know I have a boyfriend, and I don't know how I'm gonna tell my mum. My sister was like, just tell her. I didn't know how to tell because I was so scared because I know she was gonna say no. So I remember it's so bad. I remember the day that it happened as well. A day before I was meant to fly to Spain, that's when I popped my head in. I was like, Mum, I'm going to Spain tomorrow, bye, and I ran off to school. You fucking rebel child, bitch, you crazy! That's what I literally deserve. I deserve like a little slap because I don't know why. I was just so scared to tell my mum, so I didn't even tell her until the day before. And I remember that she wasn't even that angry. I think she was more disappointed in me, and I think that was more like sad than anything because she was like pissed off, but she wasn't like really angry. Like I thought she would like hit the roof, right? But she was just like really disappointed in me. But anyways, I still went on my holiday. I remember we booked this hotel. It was like a 3-star crusty hotel that we paid £500 each for 5 fucking days. Why did you not look for a better deal than that? I do not know. So every single time you want to go down to the beach or you want to go down to eat some food, it was on this fucking hill, and it used to be so hot. We used to argue all the time, like, fuck, say I have to walk up this fucking hill and blah blah blah. I basically told my mum that I was going on holiday with a friend. I didn't tell it was my boyfriend, but I think my mum kind of knew. My brother was very against it. because basically Gran didn't go to school. There's also like other problems I'm not going to get into. Basically, like, not that our families don't really get along, but because they used to know each other back before, there was some money issues and stuff like that. So basically they didn't talk anymore. They didn't talk, they kind of had an argument and then kind of fell out. So obviously it's very awkward for like my family and like their family, because they had this argument, and then now the son and daughters like seeing each other, which is very cringe. It's such a small world. Anyways, I'm just gonna skip ahead because there's so much that kind of happened, but I just want to tell you like kind of like the gist of it. I'll just quickly explain like how I finally introduced Gran to like my family and stuff, because it's quite juicy, this story. Okay, so basically what had happened was, at the time I had a job, I was going to school, had a boyfriend, and also obviously staying at home with my family. I used to work at Mac like every weekend and then go to school like 5 days a week. Whenever I had like a weekend off, like I used to get like 1 weekend off a month, or I used to like book holidays and stuff like that. Basically there was this one weekend that I was like, haven't seen Gran for like days now, because I've been like so busy with like school and stuff, and I was so looking forward to going to see my boyfriend, right? And that also same weekend it was really, really sunny, and because it was so sunny that day, my family, they love doing like barbecues. So my mum was like, oh, we're having a barbecue this weekend, like see if you can take the day off. Because me and Gran was like hiding, I never used to be close to my family at all. I used to literally just stay in my room, don't talk to no one else. I used just to like talk on my phone and stuff like that. I don't know why at the time you think like boys are like the be all and end all. Like now obviously you should want to spend time with your family, but at the time all I was thinking about is, I want to see Gran, I want to see Gran. You just think like everything rolls around him and like you want to go see him so badly, right? My sister was like, oh, are you going to go to the barbecue? I think because I told her that I had a day off, and I was like, I don't know what to do because I have a weekend off and I really want to go see Gran because I haven't seen him for ages and we already made plans, but obviously I do want to go to the barbecue as well. And then my older sister, she was like, why don't you invite him to the barbecue? And I was just like, bitch! Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Are you fucking loony? And she was like, it's not a big deal, like you're old enough now, like just invite him round. And I was like, I couldn't even believe the words that were coming out of her mouth. I was like, why would you even suggest that? You know the fucking situation that I'm in, and you still even suggest that. And she was like, just tell mum, she's not going to say anything. Like, you're old enough now, you make your own money. And I was like, no, I'm like too scared. I was just so scared that mum was really strict. So then my older sister was like, oh, do you want me to ask for you? And I was like, okay. So I messaged Gran and I was like, my family are having a barbecue today. Do you want to come round? And he was like, okay then. And I'm just like, are you not shook? Are you not shook, bitch? Because I'm shook and you should be shook. You should be shook. You should be even shooker than me, because my family are crazy. Basically, my sister had to like talk to her mum. My mum was cooking at the time. My sister came in and I had to like have a chat with my mum, and I remember I was like sitting by the stairs because I didn't want to be in the room while it was happening, but I wanted to listen, you know. My sister was like, look, can Thuyl invite her boyfriend around? Like, you know she has a boyfriend and they've been together for a long time now, and the more you kind of not allow her to do stuff, the more she's going to rebel and the more you're basically going to drive her away. And that was what exactly was happening. Do you know when you just feel like you're like kind of like torn, like you feel like you kind of want to spend time with your family, but then I really want to spend time with my boyfriend, and I also had work and all this other stuff. I was like juggling so much stuff in my head. Basically, my mum just kind of like, she didn't say anything, but she just kind of nodded her head, and my sister's like, and she's like ran off and told me like, you can invite him round, you can invite him round. And I was like, oh my god, I'm going to my room. I started crying. I was like, oh my god, like it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Because I've never invited a boy around my house before. It's a very, very big deal. I was like, oh my god, it's been 5 years in the making, guys. Obviously I wanted Gran to have like a good impression, so I was like to my boyfriend, like, go and buy lilies, because my mum likes lilies, even though they fucking stink so bad. And she also really wanted this tree, like a lemon tree. I remember she wanted it a week before, but she said it's like £30 for the tree, so she wasn't gonna buy it. So I was like, Gran, go spend that money. So he bought all of that, and then we came in, and my mum didn't say anything, like anything. And my family was there, and my brother was just acting like it was just normal. He didn't say anything. My mum was just like, oh, do you want to eat this rib or something like that? And she gave him some food. With me, I felt like so like on edge of like everything. I was like, oh my god, my two worlds are like colliding together. And like everyone around me was acting so normal, but inside I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. You know, you just like open your eyes and I have to blink twice because I'm like, Gran's here, my family's here, my mum's there, and it's like, it just went really, really well. And I remember that night as well, we all played cards. So we all got along, we was all playing games, and like my mum just went upstairs. My mum's not really like that talkative of a person. She kind of like just does her thing and she goes upstairs and stuff like that. But the fact that she didn't look angry or anything made me feel like, okay, this is going okay. Slowly my mum kind of understood it a bit more, and then like the next weekend he came around again, and then like slowly like my mum started to get used to it. That was when I was like, ah, yes, I am a woman. I have a boyfriend and my mom actually knows about it. From then, it was like a really like big weight off my shoulders. So anyways, I was working a lot, and then Graham I think was working as well. So I remember there was a time basically where his brother went travelling. Because we never used to spend that much time together, I used to stay around his house all the time. So they used to like share a room as well. So when he went off, we kind of like changed up his room. We kind of like made it our own kind of space. So I used to go around his house all the time, guys. Like when I say all the time, I never used to come back home basically. I used to literally come back home to get clothes and I used to go. So it was like quite bad. My mom used to get annoyed at it because she's like, you're treating this like a hotel room, like you're never at home, blah 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 blah. And even when I was at home, all I wanted to do was just see Graham. We used to just watch TV and stuff like that. We used to never do anything but just like spending each other's time. And even like till this day, like when I'm not around him, like, obviously like 1 or 2 days is okay. Even when he's just there behind me, I just like to have him there, you know. We just really liked each other's company. We never really get bored of each other. We could just literally sit in silence and it's fine. It's never ever awkward or anything like that. And then one weekend, basically, his brother decided to text Graham and was like, I'm coming home next week forever. And we're just like, so we thought like his plan was just to live out there. We was like, the fuck? Like, what are we gonna do? Because we were so used to spending every single night with each other at this point. And then I was like, it's so awkward because they share a room as well. His brother also had a girlfriend, which was also his fiance at the time. So basically, he was gonna bring over his wife from Vietnam, and he basically was gonna go back to move inside the house, and he was planning to make like a shed or something like that, and outside so it would be like an extra room or like do like an extension kind of thing. But obviously that would take like a long time and money and stuff like that. So I was like, oh my god, what we're gonna do? And I spoke to my mum like, oh my god, I'm so annoyed because his brother's coming back and we don't know what to do now because basically he doesn't want to share a room with his brother. My mum was like, oh, why don't he come and live here with us? Can you imagine my jaw just like dropping? Like, I can't believe my mum, she used to be so strict on me, guys. Never wanted me to have boyfriends, didn't approve of Graham, and then now she's like offering for him to come and live with us. And I was just like, oh my god. But at the time, my room was so small. I had the smallest room of the house. I thought this room was small, but that room that I had was like half the size of this. I literally just had a single bed and a wardrobe, that's it. I couldn't even imagine like both of us living in there. So I was like, oh, my room is so small, like I don't think it'll work or whatever. So at the time we was planning to like find somewhere to move out together, but we was very very young. So my mum was like, oh, you can have my room, which is like the biggest room in the house, and then she can move into the smaller room. And that's when me and my mum started to get like a bit more closer, and I think she wanted me to basically be at home. And now Graham lives with me. My mum is next door in like a smaller room, and you think it will be very awkward and stuff, but it's actually really really not. Like whenever I'm not at home, Graham literally goes out with my family. My mum always comes in and asks Graham, do you want to eat anything if I'm not home? And she always asks, like, is Graham okay? And obviously Graham had a motorbike accident, right? So like a year ago. And my mum was like, you know, helping us. She's just really supportive now, and like they get along really really well. And like Graham takes her out to like go food shopping, and they go off by themselves and stuff. So now it's just really like, it's a sweet life, guys. Now I'm not even gonna lie, I feel really like happy that this is able to happen, because I know so many people. I remember when I used to do bridal makeup, so many people, like their sisters would tell me like, oh, they're seeing like a guy from like a different religion or different race or different caste, and their family never approves of it and stuff like that. And I just like, I know what it feels like. Oh my god, your family doesn't approve of your relationship. So the fact that my boyfriend to this day lives with me for like over nearly like 2 years now, we're both really happy with each other. Like he'll call this place his home. He hardly ever goes home now, to be honest. And Gran can't really speak Vietnamese either, and my mum, she can't even speak English, so they still kind of communicate, kind of, they just get by, you know. But yeah, it's always a bit awkward when I go to his house, because I just like having my own space, my own stuff. I can walk up and down the stairs wherever I want. I can just chill in the living room if I want to. Whereas at Gran's house, I felt like I kind of just had to stay in the room. It was a bit awkward because his dad would be downstairs, and you know, if I was hungry, like, I didn't feel like I can just walk around like normal. Whereas Gran feels like he could just walk around like normal. I just feel like my family are a bit like more easygoing, and we're a bit like funner. We like to go on like family days out. We like to go family dinners and stuff. Whereas his family's not really like that. So I just get this thing where I hate feeling awkward. I hate feeling like, oh, you know, when you just feel awkward, like it gives you so much anxiety inside. I used to like cringe so bad when I used to have to go over to Gran's house for like family dinners and stuff like that, because I never used to know anyone. I can't speak Vietnamese, so it's like I don't even really like Vietnamese food as well. So I used to just sit there like the food's gone cold, bitch, what the fuck can I eat? Just like boiled rice. I feel like this story hopefully is kind of relatable for you guys. If you do have relationships and your family doesn't approve of it, like there's hope, guys, there's hope. Because my family, I thought, would never see the day where like my two worlds will collide like that, and it actually did. And it's like 2 years on, and I can't believe this is our life right now. So that is basically a story of me and Grant and how we met. You guys have met him. We've done like 2 or 3 videos on my channel already, so I'll link them up here. And then also, if you're not following me on Snapchat, you need to, because little porcupines always popping through every now and then. If there's anything else you want me to kind of get into a bit more, I can do like another story time, because I probably skimmed over. Like, can you imagine fitting 9 years into like a 20-minute video? It's freaking hard, right? So I just wanted to quickly show you this little book that I created for Grant. I remember I made this book from Groupon. It was like a special deal, and I remember paying £36 for this motherfucker. And basically it's got all like old photos of us and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go through and kind of like share this little memories with you guys. And this is all before my pre-surgery, guys, so I'm gonna be looking a bit fat nostrilled and shit, you know. It says Thuyl and Grant, and it's 998, which is our anniversary date. This is when we went to Corfu. One of the guys, he's kind of like a photographer. Well, he wasn't a photographer, but he just had a hobby of like photography, and he took this photo for us, and it was just so pretty. It was like right when the sunset was. I just love it so much. It says a book of memories ... So cringe, so cringe. Okay, so this is all pictures of us in Corfu, and it says, hope you enjoy flicking through, I love you lots, with the V sign and number 3. This is how I used to do hearts back in the days when there was no emoji. I remember this day as well, because I was really, really tanned. You guys see I tanned so quickly, and my foundation didn't match anymore. The struggle was real back in the days. Oh my god, so cringe. So this is like a lifetime of memories. Look how skinny Grant used to be back in the days, guys. He used to be a little skinny mini, and so did I. I used to be super, super skinny, and I used to have like long brown hair as well. Okay, so this is Grant's 18th birthday. It feels like a long time ago, but I enjoyed looking back at all our memories together. We have gone through such a long way since the first pictures have been taken. We are old with more wrinkles now, lol. Can't wait to share more memories together in the future. Smiley face. It makes me actually quite sad, because we actually don't take photos together anymore, because it's mainly like photos of me now for my blogging and stuff. But yeah, I wish we would have taken more photos kind of thing. But back in the days, we used to upload photos on Facebook all the time, but now I never go on Facebook anymore, so that's why we hardly ever take photos. But look at my hair! Look at this fucking mullet! Oh my god, it's so bad. And Grant's little small Asda cake that I got for him. And then I was like, LOL, you tramp. Look at him picking his nose. Picking my nose. Oh my god. Look, this pair of shoes, it used to be my favourite pair of shoes, and I actually left it in a hotel holiday once. I was so pissed off. And look at Grant's hair before, back in the Diz days. He used to like grow this like long shit at the back. I used to think it was so sexy. I don't know why. This looks so bad, like a fucking mullet. And then this is another birthday. Bought me this like makeup cake. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like all nail varnish at the front and stuff, because I love makeup. And then I used to always get like all these nail designs on my nails. I always used to love crazy long nails as well. I want to see if we can see our old photos. This is a photo. I don't know when this was, but it was taken in McDonald's. I think it's when we kind of like first met. This is our first photos ever. Look at my makeup back there. He used to find this attractive. Oh my god, look at those eyebrows. Oh. This is how, like, you guys know that I've always worn, like, dramatic makeup. Look how small and tiny my dingy lips are. I used to wear, like, cut creases. Look how high my eyebrow was. This is, like, proof that Grant used to do football. So this was, like, the second week after I met Grant. So, like, the next Sunday after he first messaged me, I remember he was going to play football again. And I was like, oh, I'm going to get dressed up. So, I don't know if you can see, but I'm actually wearing heels. The fuck, bitch? Why are you wearing heels to fucking go see guys play football, bitch? You're such a fucking tart. I used to have red hair and then like a blonde streak going through it, and I remember every time I used to like wash my hair, I would have to wash my blonde bit separately, otherwise the pink dye would get into the blonde bit and make it pink. This sums up me and Grant's relationship. Like, we're just so like stupid and crazy. Like, we've always been that type of couple to always have like banter, and like we're really like each other's best friends. You know, before, back in the days when you used to be in school and stuff, you used to think like, how can you be with someone for such a long time? Do you not get bored? But like, I personally, like, I never ever get bored with Grant. Like, obviously you guys get in each other's nerves and we argue all the freaking time, but well, for me, I argue and then I get out of my system. Like, I never really like keep it going for a long time. I remember when we first met though, I used to argue all the time and I never used to talk to him for days and days and days, and then Grant used to always chase me as well. So he always messaged me like, talk to me, and I'm just like, fuck off. Like, I used to be such a bitch to him, and I never used to talk to him for like days and make him like freaking whimper, like, because he wanted to talk to me and I just like didn't want to talk. And then now I'm like, I've definitely learned that that's not the way to make anything better. You kind of just need to sort out your differences and then move on. There's no point like holding a grudge or anything, because you just longing it out, basically. You're both going to be annoyed, sad and stuff, and life's too short for that, you know. Just fucking spit out whatever you're fucking angry about. Talk about how you're going to resolve it. Both say sorry to each other and just move on. That's what I've definitely learned. So if you guys like struggle with your relationship and you guys argue all the time, try to like maybe talk it out. If you can't talk, like for me, I can't talk about it there and then. I have to like go away for a bit, I'll be silent for a bit, and then afterwards then I can kind of move on and like say sorry and stuff. Where there and then I'm like so bad, like, I literally just see fire, and I have a really bad temper, which I'm trying to work on. So Graham's like really good like that. He's always trying to resolve things, whereas me, the first thing I do is like, we're over, we're done, and then after I kind of regret I missed him after. So don't be like me, guys. Be like Graham and be like, you know, submissive. This is Coco, guys. This is Coco. This is baby Coco. Look how small he is. Baby Coco. This is my old dog. This dog's called Teddy. This is back when we used to take the buses as well. Oh my god, I remember we used to have to take buses all the time. It used to be so annoying. I've got so many photos, I can't even like... Look how bad my eyeshadow was. Look how bad this is. Look at those nostrils. Oh my god, it makes me cringe so bad. I remember me and Graham's, well, we used to carve pumpkins every year. So this is like Graham's pumpkin. This is my pumpkin. She had like some cat eyeliner, bitch. And then this like another year. This was my pumpkin. It was like a monkey. And then Graham had like an Angry Birds pumpkin with like purple eyes and shit. And then like a week later, grew all like moldy and shit. I remember this day, it was so cold and we made like a snowman. This snowman was so big, it was like taller than Graham. And we gave him like a massive big eggplant. And then I remember the next day someone cut it off. Someone cut off his willy. I was like, ah, jealous. How vain I am. This is all the selfies I used to take. This is how I got the job at MAC, guys. I used to wear makeup like this all the time. Look, cut creases. I used to wear makeup like this, like just to school. I used to wake up like 3 hours every day before like my class start. And I used to put on makeup and like everyone used to compliment me on it. You know how you do. I'm just going to literally like flick through them. This is when we went to Hong Kong together. This is him being Michael Jackson. Ooh. Also, this is Graham being Astro Boy. This photo made me laugh so much. It was so funny. This is Graham being the Dalai Lama. What's his name called? The Dalai Lama? What's his fucking name? Don't fucking know. Look at this guy's short hair. Do you guys like his little short hair? He looks a bit younger there, I think. We've been on so many holidays. We've been to Thailand together. When I was holding this snake bite, I was like so scared. You guys can see here, look how scared my freaking face looks. And I was like, I need to do it for Facebook. I need to do it for Facebook because I needed like a good photo. And look at my face. I'm like, shit, get this shit off of me. Skinny mini Graham with an eagle. This here, right, like we're both getting a bit chubby here. If only this person could see him now in the future. Well, we're both fat, so couples that stay fat together, stay together. Right? So this is like 5 years worth of memories. Oh my god, I literally was talking for a whole hour, guys. So I really hope you guys enjoyed hearing this story time. So many people requested it, and I just feel like story times are like something that I love doing. I love watching them. So please let me know if you want to hear any other story times. The other story times that I have for you guys is the time I got caught stealing and I'm banned from River Island. The time that me and my Mac friends nearly all got fired because of a WhatsApp group. That was a big juicy story for Mac. I've got another story about how my driving instructor was the perviest driving instructor. He used to ask me out all the time and used to touch my thigh and shit. Fucking bastard. I've got so many other story times about fucking me being a scammer. I'm like fucking so bad, so naughty, guys. If you want to see any other story times, please comment down below and please give me a thumbs up for this video. If this video gets a lot of thumbs up and a lot of views, then I'll definitely do some more in the future. Guys, make sure you subscribe before you leave and also follow me on all my other social media platforms. This is xThuyLe on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. And I need to sneeze. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. He's gonna cringe so much. He's gonna cringe so bad watching this back. He's gonna cringe so bad. Whenever I laugh a lot, my eyes water. It's like fun fact. Fun fact about tweets, my eyes water every time I cry, bitch. You guys know on Snapchat, I'm literally like tears rolling down my eye. Oh my god, my TV's gonna turn off and I've been talking for 10 minutes and this is just the start of the freaking story time, bitch. Too much spit coming out from my braces right now.